Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out on a beautiful Saturday and spending time indoors when there's lots of other things you could be doing. And frankly, I'm shocked there's this many people here, but it's really a good reflection of what's going on in the world today in terms of interest in energy efficiency and solar and other related things. So thanks to Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out on a beautiful Saturday and spending time indoors when there's lots of other things you could be doing. And frankly, I'm shocked there's this many people here, but it's really a good reflection of what's going on in the world today in terms of interest in energy efficiency and solar and other related things. So thanks to all of you for coming. My name is Bruce Plank. I'm the City of Tucson Solar Energy Coordinator. Are interested in finding out more about what the City of Tucson is doing in terms of solar stuff, or finding out why Tucson is a Solar America city, or if you've been puzzled by seeing a bunch of signs around town that say Solar America City and you want to know what that's about, come and talk to me at our booth downstairs. For those of you that weren't here yesterday, there's a whole setup of about 100 different booths downstairs in the east part of the exhibit hall. So if you haven't been down there, it's a great opportunity to get a lot of additional information, get your questions answered, and find out a lot more about the things that pertain to sustainability, solar, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to talk for just a couple of minutes, and then we'll have our speakers talk. I hope that all of you had a chance to pick up one of these. If you didn't, there's some in the back. They have the speaker biography, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time other than to say that our speakers today are three people that are all very significant in the solar world in Tucson. And we're going to start with Mark Ramito. And the reason that everybody's interested in getting to know Mark is that he's in charge of giving out money for the TEP rebate. So he's a very popular person in the solar world around town. After Mark talks a bit about what TEP is doing, we'll have Catherine Kent, who's the owner of the solar store and a long-term advocate, speaker, and doer of solar in Tucson, speak about photovoltaics, otherwise known as PV or solar electricity. And then we'll have Kevin Cook, who is one of the owners of Technicians for Sustainability, another well-known Tucson solar operation talk. After everybody talks, then we'll have some time for questions. So let me tell you a couple of quick things that are happening with the City of Tucson, just so you know that we're not totally asleep at the wheel, because I think the City of Tucson is doing some great stuff in terms of solar, and there's a good reason why we're a Solar America city. Number one, last summer the mayor and council passed an ordinance that all new homes and duplexes built in the City of Tucson starting this past week have to be ready for solar. That means they have to be pre-plumbed for solar water heating, which is the big deal. And shortly there will be regulations out that will require homes to be ready for photovoltaics. So the idea is to make all future homes ready for solar, and hopefully more people will put on solar immediately, but if not, it will make it easier if you move into a house in the future. It'll be ready for solar. Secondly, the City of Tucson has made a determination that solar is so important that anytime you're going in for a building permit in the City of Tucson, whether it's for an addition, a new construction, or just doing a solar project, there's a $1,000 rebate off your building permits. The idea is the City of Tucson wants to encourage solar, and so we're making it cheaper and simpler at the building permit level. One of the things that people always bring up is the difficulty in affording solar. So again, our mayor and council requested our city attorney to figure out if there was a way to follow an example that's been done in California. Some of you probably know that the cities of Berkeley and Palm Desert have pioneered a great way to make solar more affordable by having the city put together a pool of money, loan money to residents for solar, and then the residents hire someone to do solar, and then you pay the money back over 20 years in your property taxes. It turns out that there's no way to do that in Arizona without changing the law. So a number of people, solar advocates and others, have introduced a bill in the legislature, which is HB 2335, that was passed out of committee last week. with a unanimous recommendation. If that passes the full House of Representatives and the state Senate, then it'll be up to cities in Arizona like Tucson to determine if they want to do that. So they're moving ahead and trying to figure out ways to make solar more affordable for city residents. And finally, it's nothing that's going to directly benefit any of you in terms of being able to put solar on your homes, but I wanted to make sure everybody knew that last week the city of Tucson was successful in placing $7.5 million of special clean renewable energy bonds, which is going to allow us to build about a megawatt of photovoltaics at 7 different sites around the city. And if you're interested in talking about any more of these city policies, I'd be happy to talk to you after this session or down at our booth downstairs. So there's a bunch of seats still up here for those of you that are wandering around. I know that sitting in the front of the room brings back bad memories of school, but there are a lot of seats that near the front that we're not going to call on you, so it's okay. So no worries, and we'll try to get the speakers to avoid spitting too far. So I think we can handle that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it, and we'll start with Mark Ramito.
Good morning. What Bruce was saying reminded me of the guy, the comedian Gallagher.
You have to speak up.
If I'm going to spit, it's only going to be over the first 4 rows or so. I am Mark Ramito, and I am the Renewable Energy Program Manager at Tucson Electric Power. I'm primarily in charge of our distributed generation programs, which means commercial and residential renewable projects.
We're waiting on microphones, and I'm going to encourage Mark to talk more loudly. And if we get microphones, which are supposedly on the way, then we will get microphones. But if you can't hear, please raise your hand, and that'll make me or Mark or our other speakers try to project more fully.
Okay, can you hear me now? I'll try to shout. I don't have a good Tucson Electric Power is a regulated utility. The Arizona Corporation Commission has provided a mandate for us to be 15% renewable by 2025. That's 15% of our total retail sales. In 2009, we need to be about 2% renewable, and 15% of that comes out of distributed generation. Our program is funded with $30 million of money, and the great thing about that is all of our money. If you look on your bill, you're paying about $4 a month to fund projects. So it's a good thing that you're here to learn about where the money is going, and it's a better thing if you do a project yourself. On the residential side, we have $15 million of those $30 million to incent projects, solar, hot water, photovoltaics, and such. On the commercial side, we have $3.7 million. We have an additional $7 million to do utility scale projects, and the rest goes to project administration. Our incentives, and I imagine that Kevin and Catherine will talk a little bit more about it. On the residential side, is $3 a watt, the DC watt for PV, and $750 plus an additional 25 cents per kilowatt hour for solar hot water, with a maximum of $1,750. Our incentives cannot pay for more than 60% of a project. We have a very high goal. These mandates are aggressive. It's not a game. It's a very significant portion of our fuel portfolio. The mandate for this year alone, just on distributed energy, rooftops, Walmarts, homes, that sort of thing, is 30 million kilowatt hours. It's a very aggressive goal, and it is also one of our corporate goals. Our performance as employees is tied to our ability to see these projects get built. So we're very invested in seeing renewable energy take off in Arizona.